It's the illusion of stuck that's keeping you stuck. Like it's the illusion of you feeling that you're stuck or trapped or, in prison is what's keeping you stuck, trapped, and in prison because it's just an illusion. You're feeding it fear and anger and aggravation, so it's creating a resistance. And that's what's keeping you illusionarily glued to this stuff. It's all an illusion. It's not really happening. It's just that your mind is convincing you that it is, so therefore that it is because you're sending out these projections and it creates experiences. And they're like, how can this not be? Because look, this is happening, that's happening. That's just how energy works. It depends on how you choose to utilize it and apply it or not. I mean, you could use it for your benefit or your detriment. It could be an asset or a liability. It's up to you. You're given a choice with your energy. Either use it creatively or destructively. It's just that simple. So the easiest and fastest way to get rid of conflict and resistance is to love it into light and let it go. Because the universe is telling you stop trying to control the outcome of things. It's your ego and its indomitable will is saying, I will not relent. I will be the victor. I will be triumphant. I will be the winner. I'm going to be the one that comes out on top no matter what. I don't care at any and all costs. And even if that means the total devastation of your life and everything that it's comprised of, that's what you're going to be willing to do. Just sacrifice your joy and your happiness and your peace just to say that you won. That's just insane. So the fastest way for an undesirable reality to go away is stop feeding it. Stop thinking that it's undesirable and just be grateful and appreciative for the fact that you have life and you're being given breath every day. And just love everything into light and let it go. What happens when you don't feed something? It dies. What happens when you feed something? It lives. Doesn't it make sense? And your energy is no different. If you right now stopped eating and you never ate for weeks and weeks and you didn't drink any water, your body would die because your body requires these things in order for it to live. So therefore, you have to understand something. Energy is no different. Your energy is food. It is a nutritive sustenance for everything. So whatever you're feeding your energy to becomes alive and active and living and some sort of component or element in your life, good, bad, or otherwise. It all depends on what type of energy you're feeding it. So just a little reminder, man, if you don't like the life you're living, you have to change yourself. And the universe will concur with that new dominant vibrational alignment by sending you experiences that match that frequency. Because now you're sending a different energy. And that's what you'll receive in return. So it's a call and response. That's really what it is. It's a delivery, it's a request and a delivery. That's really what it is. So if you don't like the life you're living, you have to be the one to consciously make choices and decisions that no longer allow that situation to live and breathe. Don't perceive it as a threat and it won't be one. Don't feed it the energies of fear and anger and uncertainty and it won't be that monster that's, barking in your face, so to speak. Just let it go. Love it into light and release it. Thank you, the universe, that you have a life and, be grateful and appreciative. Trust me, that stuff goes a long way, man. That stuff goes a long way. How many people don't appreciate anything? All they know is they want to make money and they just feel sorry for themselves if they don't. They're so busy playing the pity party and self-pity and poor me. That's not going to cut it. Complaining isn't going to cut anything. See, if you want to vent your emotions and feelings, that's always a cathartic process. But if you do it every day, all day, then it's just a waste of time. You're complaining. Like when you make a mistake once and you learn from it, and you never make that mistake again, then it's a lesson learned. But if you continue that, it's a pattern of behavior. It's not a mistake anymore. Same thing with complaining. You've got to vent your feelings and emotions because these energies need to be expressed to the full potential in the physical. You've got to release these things or else you internalize them and you repress them and you get all caught up in here, man. It becomes sedentary and stagnant and you just become bogged down with this stuff. You got to release these energies. But if you're complaining all day, every day, then that's completely different. There's a difference between a cathartic process, that is the process of releasing your feelings and emotions, and complaining, whining, moaning, groaning, griping, this, that, I don't have this. Well, if there's something in your life that you're failing to see, then you're the only one that can put it there. You have to realize that. So if you don't like your life, do something about changing it. And change requires you look inside yourself, the catalyst of all of it that surrounds you. So, if you don't recognize there's no need to change yourself, then nothing around you will change. Because if it isn't changing inside, it's not going to change outside. Because the inside and the outside always work in tandem. It's invariably the truth. It took me a long time to get to this place. That's why I'm sharing my experiences with the world. in the hopes that you can get something from it that benefits your journey. It's true, man. You can't play the blame game or push it on somebody else, or it's you. I'm not, like I said before, you're not responsible for the world around you, man. You're not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you're responsible for your life, like a cell in a body. We are in the body of God, and your cell is your soul. That is a single cell inside the body of God, which is a soul. A single drop of water in an endless sea of energy. You're a single drop of soul in an endless sea, in an endless ocean of energy. It is the body of God. So if there's something that you fail to see or you're not seeing, or something that you don't like that you're seeing, you have the power to transmute it, to alchemize it, to change it, to get rid of it. Ignore it if you don't like it. Don't give it your energy. Don't feed it your fear or your aggravation. You have so many choices available to you. You're just taking the easy road, which is the egocentric, childish, petty, nonsense, crazy road, temper tantrum, like, I don't like this, and that's it, and that's it. I'm discouraged, who cares, whatever. Because you don't have patience. You have to have the patience for these things. You need old school, old world, mentality with this stuff sometimes. You have to have patience. Without patience, you can't create anything. Like nowadays, they have AI doing everything for you. AI writes your book. So how can you credit yourself with being an author if AI wrote the book? AI makes the t-shirts. AI does this. AI does it. So how are you? You're not a creator. You're essentially eliminating yourself from the equation, from the process, but you're taking credit for it. That is the agenda of AI anyway, ladies and gentlemen. First, to make human beings obsolete and then extinct. If you don't see the writing on the wall, I can't save you from yourself. But nonetheless, to end the video, I'm just going to say that, listen, if there's something that you're not seeing or something that's undesirable, you have the power to make it whatever you want it to be. If something pops up in your observable field of view, then you have the power to ignore it and not feed it your energy, or, pay it some attention and feed it your energy. It's up to you. It's really simple stuff, man. You can't keep shooting yourself in the foot and wondering why it is you're hobbling around in life, folks. You can't keep sticking your hand in the fire and going, how come I'm getting burned? How come I'm getting burned? How come I'm getting burned? It's just common sense. If you don't like something, change it, or at least try to make an attempt to change as a person so that isn't fed anymore and it's not confronting you. But nobody's imprisoning you. You're not stuck. You're not trapped. You're not held on pause. Nobody's holding you down. You're doing it to yourself. Those chains that you think are binding you down, they're only in your mind. They're only in your mind. Trust me. It's all invisible. And it's you doing it to yourself. It's your ego getting you to do it to yourself. The darkness will always give you everything you need. And the darkness will always give you everything you need in order for you to destroy yourself. I keep saying it because it's true. It bears repeating. But have a blessed day and know that you are in control of every aspect of your life, whether you realize it or not. At any time, you have the power. You just have to use it.